Welcome back to How to Be Good at English podcast. I'm teacher Amelia Afia, and I'm so happy you're here for episode 2. This episode is called The Power of Listening. Before we start, I have a question for you. Did you do your homework from episode 1? Did you listen to episode 1 again? Did you write 3 sentences every day? I hope you did. If you didn't, that's okay. You can start today. Today is a new day. Today we focus on key number 1 from our 5 keys, listening. This is the most important skill for beginners. Why is listening so important? Because before you can speak, you must listen. Think about it. You can't speak words you have never heard before. Impossible. So listening comes first, speaking comes second. Let's discover the power of listening together. Let me ask you to think about babies. How do babies learn language? Do they study grammar books? No. Do they memorize vocabulary lists? No. So what do? They listen. Babies listen for 1 to 2 years before they say their first words. They listen to mum, to dad, to grandma, to grandpa, to everyone in the family. They don't speak yet. They just listen all day long. Then, slowly, very slowly, they start to speak. First they say, mama, then dada, then more words like milk, dog, cat. This is natural learning. This is how humans learn language. Listening always comes first. What happens in your brain when you listen to English? Let me explain. First, your brain learns sounds. English has sounds that don't exist in your language. Your brain needs to recognize these new sounds. Second, your brain learns pronunciation. You hear how words should sound. You hear the rhythm and the music of English. Third, your brain learns sentence patterns. You hear the same patterns again and again. Your brain remembers these patterns automatically, without studying. Fourth, your brain learns natural rhythm. Every language has rhythm, like music. English has a special rhythm. You learn this rhythm by listening. And fifth, you understand before you can speak. Understanding comes first, production comes second. Here's an important fact that many students don't know. You need to listen to about 100 hours of English before you can speak comfortably. 100 hours sounds like a lot, right? But actually, it's not. Let me show you the math. If you listen to English for 15 minutes per day, that's 7.5 hours per month. In 1 year, that's 90 hours, almost 100 hours. So in just 1 year of listening 15 minutes every day, you can reach 100 hours. That's not so difficult. Now let me teach you about 3 different types of listening practice. You need all 3 types. Don't just use one type, use all 3. Type number 1 is called passive listening. What does passive mean? Passive means you listen while doing other things. Your main attention is not on English. For example, you can listen to English music while cooking dinner. You can listen to podcasts while walking your dog. You can listen to English radio while driving to work or riding the bus. Your brain absorbs English naturally, even when you're not focusing 100%. The benefits of passive listening are, it's easy, there's no stress, and it builds familiarity with English sounds. You get used to hearing English. It becomes normal for your ears. Type number 2 is active listening. This is different from passive listening. Active listening means you focus 100% on listening. Nothing else. You sit down in a quiet place. You listen carefully. You try to understand every word. You listen to the same audio 3 or 4 times. You take notes of new words. You really concentrate. The benefits of active listening are, it improves comprehension, you learn vocabulary faster, and you understand English much better. This is like exercise for your brain. It's hard work, but the results are amazing. Type number 3 is interactive listening. Interactive means you respond and interact. You don't just listen, you do something. For example, you watch videos and answer questions about the video. You listen to dialogues and repeat what you hear. You have real conversations with English speakers. You use language learning apps with voice recognition. The benefits of interactive listening are, it prepares you for real conversations. It practices your speaking at the same time. And it makes learning fun and engaging. Here's my advice for using these 3 types. Do type 1, passive listening, every day for 30 minutes. This is easy. You can do it while doing housework or commuting. Do type 2, active listening, 3 times per week for 15 minutes each time. This needs concentration, so choose a time when you're not tired. Do type 3, interactive listening, whenever you have the chance. Maybe once or twice per week. The more, the better. Now I want to give you the best resources for listening practice. All of these are free. You don't need to pay money. For super beginners at A1 level, I recommend these. First, this podcast. How to be good at English is designed for beginners like you. I speak slowly and clearly. Second, VOA, Learning English. VOA means Voice of America. They have a special program for English learners. The speakers talk very slowly and use simple words. Third, Easy English on YouTube. This channel shows real conversations between people on the street. It has subtitles, so you can read and listen at the same time. Fourth, British Council Learn English Kids. Don't worry that it says kids. The stories are simple and clear, perfect for adult beginners too. For daily practice, I recommend these resources. First, English songs. Choose slow songs, not fast rap. Read the lyrics while you listen. Second, Disney movies. Disney movies like Frozen, The Lion King, and Toy Story use simple, clear English, perfect for learners. Third, Peppa Pig cartoons. Yes, I'm serious. Peppa Pig is a children's cartoon, but it's excellent for beginners. The English is very clear and simple. Fourth, BBC Learning English, especially their 6-minute English series. Each episode is only 6 minutes long and teaches useful vocabulary. For fun listening that's more advanced but still enjoyable, try these. First, TED Talks. Start with simple topics that interest you. TED Talks have subtitles in many languages. Second, English podcasts about topics you love. Do you like cooking? Listen to cooking podcasts in English. Do you like sports? Listen to sports podcasts. Third, YouTube vlogs. Many YouTubers share their daily lives. Watch vlogs about topics you enjoy. And fourth, Netflix with English subtitles. Watch movies or series you find interesting. Turn on English subtitles so you can read and listen together. Here's a pro tip. Choose content you enjoy. This is very important. If you don't enjoy the content, you will quit. If you like cooking, watch cooking videos in English. If you like sports, watch sports in English. If you like video games, watch gaming videos in English. Interest keeps you motivated. When you enjoy what you're listening to, you don't feel like you're studying. It feels like entertainment. Now let me teach you 4 secret techniques that professional English learners use. These techniques will help you improve much faster. Technique number 1 is called the repeat method. Here's how it works. You listen to the same audio 5 times. Yes, 5 times. The same audio. First time. Just listen and relax. Don't try to understand everything. Just enjoy the sounds. Second time. Try to understand the main ideas. What is the topic? What is the speaker talking about? Third time. Focus on new words. When you hear a word you don't know, write it down. Fourth time. Listen and read the transcript at the same time. A transcript is the written text of the audio. Fifth time. Listen and repeat out loud. Try to copy the speaker's pronunciation and speed. This technique is very powerful. After 5 times, you will understand so much more. Technique number 2 is the shadowing method. Shadowing means following like a shadow. Here's how you do it. Play audio at normal speed. Don't slow it down. Speak at the same time as the speaker. Try to repeat immediately after the speaker, just 1 or 2 seconds behind. Try to copy their pronunciation, their rhythm, their tone, everything. Don't worry about mistakes, just try to match their speaking. This technique trains your mouth and ears together. Your mouth learns to move like a native speaker. Your ears and mouth become connected. Technique number 3 is the transcription method. Transcription means writing down what you hear. Listen to 1 or 2 minutes of audio, then try to write down every word you hear. This is difficult, very difficult, but it's also very effective. After you write everything, check the real transcript. See your mistakes. Which words did you miss? Which words did you hear incorrectly? This technique improves your listening accuracy dramatically. Technique number 4 is the prediction method. Before you listen, think about the topic. Predict what words you will hear. For example, if the topic is going to a restaurant, what words will you probably hear? Maybe menu, order, food, delicious, waiter, right? Make a list of predictions. Then listen and check your predictions. Were you correct? This technique trains your brain to expect certain vocabulary. It makes understanding much easier. Try one technique this week. Next week, try a different technique. Find what works best for you. Everyone is different. Some people love shadowing. Some people prefer the repeat method. Experiment and discover your favorite. Let me summarize what we learned today. This is important. First, listening is the foundation of learning English. You must listen before you can speak. Second, there are 3 types of listening: passive, active, and interactive. Use all 3 types. Third, there are many free resources available for listening practice. I gave you more than 10 resources today. You have no excuse not to practice. Fourth, there are 4 professional techniques to improve faster: the repeat method, the shadowing method, the transcription method, and the prediction method. Now, here is your homework for this week. Homework number 1. Listen to English for 15 minutes every day. Choose any resource I mentioned today. Just 15 minutes. You can do it. Homework number 2. Try the repeat method with one song or one video. Listen 5 times to the same thing. Notice how much more you understand after 5 times. Homework number 3. Find one resource you really enjoy from today's list. Bookmark it. Save it. Make it easy to access. And homework number 4. Write down 5 new words you hear this week. Just 5 words. Write them in a notebook with their meanings. You're doing great! That's episode 2 finished. Next week is episode 3, and the title is Speak Without Fear. In episode 3, I will teach you how to start speaking English even if you're very shy. I will show you practice methods for speaking when you're alone. Nobody needs to hear you. I will teach you how to build confidence in speaking. This will be very useful. Keep listening every day. Your ears are getting stronger. You're making progress even if you can't see it. I'm proud of you for listening to this episode. See you next time. Goodbye.